Dr. Yoni Witten here, and this week we're talking about what you should be looking for when you buy a pair of shoes. Let's get into this. I recently received a question from a member of this community, and she said, what should I be looking for when buying shoes? I want to be comfortable and relatively stylish, but I don't want to live my life in sneakers. Do you have any recommendations? There are just a small handful of really important things to look for when buying shoes. Number one, watch out for a wide toe box. A narrow toe box forces the toes inward, and we know that this contributes to the formation of bunions. So make sure that you get a toe box that's wide enough to accommodate the natural shape of your foot. Number two, you should be looking for a zero drop, which means that your foot will be the same distance from the ground in the front of the shoe as it is at the back of the shoe. I'm always looking to avoid any elevation at the heel whatsoever. This is going to help keep the joints of your feet and ankles in a neutral position all day long. Number three, I'm looking for a shoe that is highly flexible, which is going to force my foot to bend and adjust and accommodate the shape of the ground underneath it. And finally, I want that shoe to pass what I call the trace test. The trace test is quick and easy. The only thing that you're going to need for this is a piece of paper and a couple of different colored pens. Once you've got that, you'll place your foot down on the paper and trace an outline, trying to be as precise as possible around the edge of your foot, which you see here in red. You'll then take the shoe that you're planning on buying and place it down over the outline that you've drawn. And you'll trace an outline around the edge of the shoe. Now what you want to see is that the outline of the shoe, which is in blue here, easily accommodates the outline of the foot. If you've been tuning into this channel for any length of time, then you already know what a huge fan I am of the shoe company Altra. I've owned Altras for the last 8 years, and I love them. They fulfill all the criteria that I'm looking for in a shoe. But as this member pointed out, most people don't want to live their life in sneakers, which is why I want to introduce you to a company that I recently discovered called Grounds that has a fantastic lineup of casual shoes that fulfill all those same criteria. This is my new favorite boot. It's called the Patrol Light, and it's by Grounds. Just look at how wide that toe box is. This shoe passes the trace test with flying colors. It's also zero drop, and just look at the flexibility that this thing has. I've had these for about 2 months now. I've found them to be lightweight and super comfortable, and I love the look of these boots. Now, Grounds has a huge lineup of shoes. They all kind of fall into that casual or dressed casual category. They've got them for both men and women, and I'm going to put a link for them right here. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you'll put the information to good use. To find out more about Grounds and to see their awesome lineup of shoes, use the link in the description down below. But before you click over, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you're updated every time a new video drops. That's all for now. See you next week.